All right, let's keep it going here. I'm hearing 2. Let's just move on to the next cards. All right. So, with all of that in mind, right, what are they healing? What is Yolanda healing towards Zayn, spirit guides, with this matriarch that's so focused and planted on the mother energy here? What is the healing message for Yolanda in regards to Zayn? How can Yolanda heal? Wow, it's all good. She has to be okay with the understanding that things happen for a reason. I feel like I need to get the book for you guys. So we have number 18. 18 is the number for this card. We have every experience you have in your lifetime has the potential to be a teaching tool. By remembering and embracing this idea, the situations you encounter become less fraught with unneeded emotion and drama. By not labeling or attaching labels or expectations to people or situations, you allow the pure divine energy to flow unimpeded. While you have little control over what happens to you at times, you always have control over how you react. How she reacts is so important. Do you react on an impulse, strike out at others when you feel hurt? Do you crawl into your safe space when the world seems mean and hurtful? Face this challenge in your life head on. Be thankful for the opportunity to experience whatever it is that is happening. Set yourself a goal of learning from every situation in your life. Find that silver lining. It's there. Wow. This could not be a better card for her. She needs to accept life, accept the decisions that brought her granddaughter, accept the life that Gigi lives and the decisions that she made and where it took her. She needs to recognize that it's all good. That is not easy for someone who feels like they need to control, okay? When you feel the need to control a situation, it angers you when something doesn't go as you planned or according to plan here. Yeah, she's learning to let go. What does Muhammad have to learn? What does Muhammad have to heal and learn in regards to Zayn? What does Muhammad need to heal and learn in regards to Zayn here? I'm hearing decipher. Spirit's trying to decipher which one's the most important because I'm doing 1. We have masculine energy. Look at that, guys. Number 16 is coming through. All right, so ignore that. 16 here, okay? The sun, a powerful, a life force without which nothing on earth could survive on this earth. The masculine energy is one of action, doing, creating. In nature, it is balanced out with feminine energy. When we find ourselves embodying this energy, we get things done. We are thinking, logical beings. If we reside here too staunchly, we do not have any room for the opposite energy to come in. Being able to effortlessly flow from one to the other, masculine to feminine, is the pinnacle of being in the flow energetically. Sometimes in love relationships, the energy turns topsy-turvy and we end up residing in an energy that doesn't meet our highest need. This is hard to break out of due to fear. The fear of, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Realize that 2 people make up a relationship, and in an involved one, the relationship itself develops its own energetic balance. A perfect combination of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. If there is a void in one area, an imbalance will develop. And as it is the nature of things, unconsciously we will try to balance out. Being aware is a perfect first step. Alternatively, this card signifies a very important man in your life. Look at that. Zayn is a very important man for Muhammad and his healing process. Whether he realizes it now or not, his higher self is saying, I needed him. I needed him to show me something about masculine energy that I'm healing. Guess what Zayn got in his reading? He got the masculine energy. These 2 need to recognize that they were meant to heal each other, and I don't know if they're seeing it. I don't know if he's seeing it, Muhammad. Wow, I feel like this is something I should show you. Ancient wisdom. This is something they're supposed to learn together. May it be for their highest good and that they do learn it, okay? Moving on to Anwar. What is Anwar? What is Anwar's healing message? Whoa, that came out quick. This one came out as a clarifier. We have growth, number 38. Wow. Clarifying that was self-love. Whoa. All right. Growth and self-love is here. Number 38, okay, is going to be the situation. This situation or time is one of rapid growth. The seeds that have been planted have germinated and taken root. Go with the flow of this growing time. You may find yourself in you may find people and situations falling away from your life as now they do not serve who and what you are becoming. It may be that your vibration no longer resonates with theirs. It's okay. Wish them well, be grateful for what they brought to you and you to them, and send them on their way. Room has now been made for new experiences, people, and situations to help you to your next level. If you're not feeling the shift right now, be prepared because it will soon come to pass. I feel like Anwar and him will probably reconcile faster than Muhammad and him. I feel like he's already opening up to the idea of growth physically, materially, with money, but I feel as though they're going to open up, and he's going to open up later on in life to him, to Zayn. Okay, guys, I predict that on their current trajectory and based on what their healing message is. We have 41, that's self-love here. This is a beautiful deck, guys. Shamanic Healing Oracle cards, Michelle A. Matuzas. Self-love. We always try to think so highly of the ones we love. We even give strangers the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to self-love, many of us fall woefully short. To love oneself is to accept imperfection, embrace learning, and battle through the all-consuming fires of self-doubt in order to find the energetic balance inside each of us. Be aware of the small insidious voice that perhaps repeats the negative self-assessment you had as a child. Maybe an ex-lover or friend put a label on you that you've accepted. These self-judgments have no place in a whole, healthy relationship that is vital to have with yourself. It's only when you find your love for others that you can sincerely offer love to others. Wow. So anything that was coming from Anwar likely was from a place of not developing or not being in a place of self-development. I feel like strongly he was a very immature energy when they met, and I feel like he was trying to understand why he felt strongly about him the way he did. And I feel like it's because he didn't have the self-love there and established self-love in order to love Zayn. Wow. Yeah. I feel like he saw the bad in Zayn and he didn't realize that he actually was talking about himself. Whoa, okay. That hit hard. Okay, so let's go into Bella. I feel really strongly that this is Bella's. Let's see if there's another one for Bella. What is Bella's healing message towards Zayn, Spirit? What is Bella's healing message towards Zayn? Is there anything else? They said you've got it all. All right. We have movement into balance. Number 1. Okay. So Bella's healing message towards Zayn and their relationship is this here. All right. The sun balances the moon, just as the earth, the water, and the sky remain in precious balance. So you are moving from unbalanced areas in your life and moving from unbalanced ideas and lifestyles into a more balanced way of being. A situation may call for some tweaking to adjust it into a balanced mode. Look at the energy and emotions you are putting out into the universe, your world, your relationships, or goals. Balance that with the energy you are allowing yourself to receive. The body inherently tries to maintain a state of balance, so do our souls. If you are not receiving enough, you may be unconsciously giving more to restore a perceived balanced state. Step out of that automatic response and listen to your guides and your soul for what the situation truly warrants. Wow. So this is something I want to tell you about Bella, guys. So intuitively what I'm getting is that when she loves hard. She loves to the detriment of her body. She will give to you more than she should because she's not reserving enough for herself. Balance is something she has not had truly paved out a way to do. I think with her health issues that I've been hearing about, she's actually learning how to recalibrate and balance herself. Remember, she got that card, the 2 of Cups. She's learning how to balance her health, balance herself, because her body is responding to something that has been happening internally. She has been giving more than her sibling, Gigi. I feel as though she gives more in any situation, any endeavor, anything that she takes and puts herself into, physically, monetarily, business-wise. She puts herself into it, to everything, like blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm seeing. I feel like she gave a lot to Zayn and was disappointed with the result of the relationship. She harbors some anger or resentment towards him because her sister to her is her family, right? and she feels like a connection to her sister, feels like the dynamic is at stake because she put out so much energy towards him that she did not have for herself. She feels jaded by that. But here's the thing, she did that. No one gave her and told her to put all her energy into anybody. But the thing with life and the thing with like dynamic with your mom, your dad, the importance of parenthood is knowing how to give and tap into loving your children for who they are completely, so that they don't feel like they have to give you love or they have to show you that they're enough. She had to show that she was enough to her parents very strongly, and she was never truly in balance in her life. I'm telling you that from her spirit team. She never felt truly in balance consistently. She felt like she always was topsy-turvy and giving more to people than she got back. That is something I'm going to see in her relationships if that happens, but I feel strongly like every relationship she's had, she's given more than she's gotten, and it's a really karmic pattern. I really want to make you guys know and well aware of this. This is something like that is being shown to her through her relationship with Zayn that she needed to heal. It helped her actually before her healing journey happened. She really needed to see that she was putting too much on him. Perception and expectation of him, and I feel like that is what made her so disappointed. All right, he's not family physically, so she didn't feel like she needed to hold on to him. She feels that way with Gigi and her mom and her family. Wow. Okay, this is Gigi's energy. Last healing message here. Is there anything else for Gigi that you'd like to mention, Spirit? Wow. Okay, we have 3 for Gigi, 4 for Gigi. We have grounding. So Gigi's healing message towards Zayn is to ground. We're going to go into each of these here. All right. Just as a heads up, if you saw that page with the scratched off stuff, that was me when I first started my journey. And I was triggered as hell with that message. And I need to actually find a way to take out the pen or to know what it says. So don't mind that. Okay. So as humans, our bodies are of the earth. It is a natural inclination when we experience uncomfortable emotions or energy to ground it out, much in the way a ground wire works with electrical current. However, with so much in our modern lives that causes us to be disconnected from Creator, we tend to gravitate towards false grounding. Overeating, smoking, drinking, and recreational drugs are common ways some try to ground. These items are of the earth, but they are not the earth. This is not a true grounding, and as such, it cannot sustain. It doesn't last. What ends up happening is that, as with most experiences that are false, we need more and more to achieve the same result. To truly ground and connect to both the earth and to our Creator, practice consciously connecting your energy to the earth. Keep in mind, this is based off of shamanic principles. You should not be getting your energy outside yourself, but directly from the divine. This is achieved through meditation, energy work, and mindfulness. Find a way that works for you and practice it. By drawing this card, you are being asked to look at areas of your life where you may be employing false grounding as a coping mechanism. Look at this, guys. Overeating, smoking, drinking, and recreational drugs are not proper ways to ground. So she's learning how to ground in ways that are not false grounding or something that's temporary. She really needs to allow herself to ground when she's around him. I feel like she gets I'm hearing uncanny. She becomes uncanny with Zayn, and I feel like she needs to understand how to not blame shift the energies, but to take accountability for her own energy and ground herself. Grounding will help her raise her child with him symbiotically and peacefully. Spirit's highlighting that. We also have changes. Number 29 coming through. Number 29 here is very significant. Okay, we have life. Like ripples from the smallest drop of water in a pond, the smallest of changes in one's life can bring about the greatest rewards. Think about changes you can make in your life. These do not have to be grand, sweeping changes. Judicious, small changes can add up to life changes after time. Think about how small changes you can make now will add to your quality of life. Clean out clutter, commit to walking every night after dinner, cut out processed food from your life. Alternatively, big changes are coming your way. Their world is going to shift dramatically soon. I feel really strongly that they're operating out of a place of wanting the best for Kai, and I feel like they're learning how to allow themselves to change and also allowing their physical surroundings to change with them. They're allowing themselves to go with the flow here. Beautiful. We have integration coming through. Wow, integrating their experiences and learning lessons. They are the most mature of the family. I'm just going to be real with you. Seeing Gigi go through so many like healing things with Zayn, he's really helped her. Okay, guys, truly. She needed this. She needed to break out of some dynamic in this family here. We are all a sum of our experiences in this and other lives. We all bring forward a wealth of knowledge, talents, and wisdom. One of the challenges is remembering who we are. We are bombarded every day in every way with messages on who we should be, what we should do, what we should wear, how we should live. These messages coming from the media, society, our families and friends, and even strangers can drown out who we really are meant to be. Okay? The messages coming from the media, society, our family and friends, their family, can drown out who they're really meant to be, who we have grown into lifetime after lifetime. Find some quiet moments in your day to identify and start a relationship with that small, strong voice inside of you. Pretty soon you won't hear the other messages. Many times in your interactions with others, you hear that small voice that tells you something is not right. Your logical mind tells you to stop it. Nothing is wrong. Stop being silly, dramatic, overreacting. You may ignore your inner voice in a quest to fit in, to be loved or admired. You do not realize that your inner voice is warning you that the other person's energy is not matching their words or actions. Listen to your instincts about this person or situation. So they're learning how to go with the flow here, with how they felt about each other, recognizing the time in which it happened, recognizing what they hear in their hearts now. They're being very integrative and looking at their experiences with fond memories and fondly here. There's a need for us to recognize that they are growing and that they are truly shaping their lives into what they want it to be. Nothing is going to be able to stop that. We have divine timing. Look at that, guys. 30. Look at all of these cards. The numbers we have is 3 coming through. Then we have 11 coming through. And number 9. Wow, 11, 9, and 3 are very important numbers for them. So we have here number 30. So we have, how often do you feel you want things in your life to change now? Not 2 years from now, not even 2 months, but right this instant. Seldom do we see the whole picture of why our lives are unfolding the way they are. We don't need to. What we need to do is surrender to the way things are right now. This doesn't mean to take action when a situation This does not mean to not take action when a situation is untenable. What it means is to let your life unfold before you so that you have access to all the information, all the lessons, and all the people you will need to go where you are headed. Divine timing is at work in this situation. Try not to fight it. Instead, go within during meditation and ask the questions you want to answer. Why not now? How can I best prepare myself? What lessons do I need to learn prior to the change I want to see? You will get answers. They're trusting their inner guidance. I feel really strongly like they're meditating. I feel like meditation is a practice for them now, if it hasn't already been. Wow, divine timing is at work with this relationship dynamic. All right, I feel like I need to look at this card here. Problems to be resolved. Beautiful for these two. Wow. Any words that you have, Spirit, for Yolanda? What words do you have for Yolanda to close? What words do you have from the tea leaves? Wow, someone new is entering your life, Yolanda. So there's someone new entering her life that we're going to expect to see. And fear, worries, and tense situations. She's going to be going through some tense situations coming up. And this might have something to do with her career changes. Look at that. Opportunities are waiting for her. What do we have to expect? Yeah, dealing in a relationship with a younger woman. This feels like one of her daughters. This feels like Bella. All right. Heartache over what you no longer have and news of a birth or business opportunity. Wow. So there may be something coming up with Bella soon with regards to Yolanda. Some surprising information here. Muhammad, what messages do you have for Muhammad, Spirit? Wow, this came through. So work achievements and success here for Yolanda. Muhammad, May is significant and wishes granted. He's going to have a wish granted with regards to earlier when he had the 4 of Cups, I believe. He had to make a decision. It will be granted to him. All right, and we have lastly, news is on the way. He's going to hear about something. Today I'm doing this video on September 12th, And it's at, let's see what time it is. It's like after 4 o'clock, okay? So September 12th, 2023. What is the message for Anwar? What is the message for Anwar? It's from this deck, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing Danielle, and I'm hearing Grace. Interesting. It says you will receive a gift, Anwar. Dealing's a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So there's something coming through about an older man. Take someone working against you behind your back, and then slowly but surely getting ahead. There's someone here with dark hair that is affecting his career, and I'm hearing his camaraderie. Something's going to be moving slowly for him, but what do we have here? Something important, such as a new job or raise. So it's something regarding his new job venture, but he may be dealing with a woman in particular that's going to be coming across his path if he's not already with them, a fair woman. And pay attention to your health. Don't let stress get to you, Anwar, because I feel like stress is going to get you because of this person that you feel like is a rat here. But this is an older man. Keep that in mind, okay, guys? What is Bella's, what can we expect for Bella? Whoa, karma, you will reap what you have sown, Bella. Okay, we also have a wish will not be granted, damn. All right, and then time to get out of a situation, whoa. This is not regarding to Zayn, this is something in general. Recognition, reward for merit. Something's not going to go the way she expects it because of karma in some way, shape, or form, but she is going to get another opportunity after that. She will be rewarded for some merit. We have a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave her wiser at the end. Something's going to teach her. She's going to learn something about this situation. And unsettled times need to plan ahead. She needs to plan ahead here. What message do we have for Gigi to close? Obstacles to overcome. I feel like the next deck is what I need to do. I was seeing you need to accept valid criticism, and you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Someone's birthday is coming up. Either hers or someone else, like her daughter. We'll see. We have increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Something sweet. Yeah, she's trying to get through something, a hurdle in some way with someone, and I'm not sure who yet. All right, let's see what else is coming through, Spirit. Wow, great passion. So there's some great passion in her life right now. It could be for her family, it could be for her daughter, it could be for another person. Increase your effort, Gigi, if you want to achieve something here. And also happiness and well-being, beautiful. So she's going through an obstacle and she's going to get through it. We also have that she can also expect to give a precious gift. And there's a powerful friend coming through here for her. All right. I'm also getting disappointment in a friend or lover, family matters in November. So there might be something ending in November, guys. I will do the reading for Cole Bennett next and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm hearing the jury has been reached for that relationship. All right, so that is what I have for you guys today. Definitely keep liking, sharing, and subscribing whenever you feel like you resonate with this message and what comes through. If you'd like to support me and donate for this exchange of energy and time, please feel free to donate below in the description box. I do buy me a coffee and also Cash App and PayPal. I would really love to buy something, I should say, for my son. I have a wish list that I'm trying to come out with so that you guys know what I'm doing as a new mom and what I'd like to try getting my son for his birthday. But if you guys would like to donate in any way, please let me know. Also comment on what you like about this reading. I would really love to hear what you have to say. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you.